Peace, and welcome to MAAGA Obama on deck. Earlier this week, Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Denver Nuggets in a blowout victory. That was good news for perceptive Black American men. But why? Well, because they realized that there's a sly attempt by the NBA and its allies in the political establishment to replace Black American players with more obedient foreign ones from the developing world. Which brings us to an incident that took place in the Mile High City in that very same game. If you watched the game, you would know what exactly happened with Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets. As the Timberwolves began to dominate the game, Murray gradually became frustrated with the score and decided to toss objects onto the court. But throwing objects in the direction of the referee was not the only thing he would do. He also berated another referee while making a money sign in the second quarter of the game. So Jamal Murray committed not one, but two violations in the contest. And the question that everyone was asking after the game was, would he get suspended? Well, the answer to that question is no. Instead, he was given a $100,000 fine, which is chump change to an athlete who is earning multiple millions of dollars every year. Sports analysts across the country were shocked by the light penalty. Even Stephen A. Smith, who tends to be off code when it comes to Black players, said that Murray should have been suspended. But why wasn't he suspended for at least one game? His temper tantrum was not only poor sportsmanship, but dangerous. A player in the game could have tripped over the objects and seriously injured himself. The NBA Commissioner Adam Silver knows that. But Silver still chose to give Murray a slap on the wrist. Not because Murray is a box office draw. His game is actually boring, and he's not the best player on the team, but because he is an immigrant. For decades, sports has served as an important means of economic mobility for Black American men, and the millions of dollars that they earn from the NBA makes them a serious economic threat to those who put illegal immigrants ahead of their group and other U.S. citizens. The pro-immigrant, pro-feminist forces fear that Black American NBA players might use some of their money to start businesses that could employ other Black American men. Remember, they are trying to push Black American men out of the workforce, not hire them. Just visit any construction site, summer or winter, and you'll see nothing but foreign nationals working there. The possibility of Black American NBA players hiring their own ruins the plan for the political establishment. Another thing that sports has done is provide a platform for Black American men to speak out about social and political issues. From Bill Russell, Jim Brown, and Muhammad Ali to Colin Kaepernick and Kyrie Irving, Black American male athletes have always used their celebrity to speak out against Black misandry and racial prejudice. Now, most of today's Black American male athletes may be useful idiots for the radical left, but what if they change their tune and begin to support Donald Trump? Well, that's something else that the political establishment fears. These are, without a doubt, a few of the reasons why Adam Silver is allowing Murray to participate in tonight's game. Adam Silver wants to give the Denver Nuggets the best chance to win, especially since they are not playing at home. Anthony Edwards taking a commanding 3-0 lead and then going on to win the series would be a major setback for Adam Silver and his buddies in the political establishment. They would rather see Jokic and Murray or SGA against Embiid and Giannis in the NBA Finals. But unfortunately for them, that is not going to happen. Embiid and Giannis got sent home early, and Jokic and Murray are on the verge of being sent home too. Replacing Black American men in the NBA, and for that matter the NFL, will not be as easy as it looks. Just because they were able to do it in baseball or in hip-hop doesn't mean they would have success doing it on the courts or on the gridiron. Black American men are really into playing basketball and football because they can display their athleticism much more than they can do in baseball. So using international athletes in general and black international athletes in particular as part of an economic warfare against black American men who play sports might not work. Using these foreign athletes to deplatform black American male athletes might not work either. Hardly anyone gets political advice from black American male athletes these days anyway. Most black American men rely on social media for news. They want to get the facts about politics, not propaganda. They don't want to hear Joy Reid from MSNBC telling them that Bidenomics is a good thing. Nor do they want to hear Sean Hannity from Fox News telling them that Vladimir Putin is their enemy. The corrupt powers that be ought to realize that. Those same corrupt powers also should realize that their golden age is coming to an end. In other words, the jig is up.